You're welcome.
I shall watch this from. I was about to say, motherfucker, don't you got YouTube? I just thought about that.
I normally just never broadcast. I just never broadcast unless it's the playoffs, and then I'll broadcast them shit then. But since this nigga's undefeated.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL.
Damn, TK.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at...
There's a lot of Jacob Edwards in this world, Jake.
My bad.
All right. I'm in there, baby.
Same.
Kyrie, chill.
I guess I should update my 2017 season thing.
This bitch keeps calling me. Sign. Chill.
Ready? Yellow lady. March 47.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago.
It's just his name. It's a green icon with J in it.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Yeah, I'll post it to the feed.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Miller. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Miller running right. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The All-Pro Von Miller.
I'll show you whatever the fuck I want to show you.
How about this? He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Check. Watch twist. Hey, kill. You're good. High 4.
Bree's going to throw. He almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I think if you're going big man this year, you gotta have your rim protector up high so it can affect the people.
I have it on gold. I think that's where I'm gonna leave my shit.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Philip Lindsay. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Well, we talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Please, Steph, chill.
Right. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yes, he knows. Fuck that nigga. Yeah.
Partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Set, ready? 15, 1. 15, 1. Check it back. Hey, stand off. Ready?
Now to the air. Lock. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass
Fucking
protect.
Steph. Yes, he knows. Fuck that
To
nigga.
the quarterback as well.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Go. Check the call. Check go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Looked like a fumble to me.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times.
Just situation.
Like a fumble.
Just situation.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Texans will take over.
I'm about to say, yeah, but block that shit.
Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay, and the
Back to
Redskins
2.
there out to an early lead.
I squeezed my left testicle. It hurts so bad.
Your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
It don't. That shit hurt so fucking bad, son.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Double time. 3 down.
They'll run with Miller. Works his way inside the 30 on a
God
pickup
damn it,
of
I
4.
knew that shit was gonna happen.
Looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Broken ribs, my ass. I need running backs.
Oh, man, you see what I did? I stockpiled them bitches.
Following the pickup of 4, here's
Damn,
2nd and
man.
6.
Check. Kill. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 50. Check. Lucky.
Hey, I'm gonna call you back. I'm watching something.
Now Breeze.
All right.
This is caught. A gain of 28 yards there. And
Muscle cramps. Miller, we need you. We need you.
Pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can
No,
work
it's
for him so
not.
many different ways.
Nah.
Sometimes you
Not
get
even
people off the nose, just running past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so
Nigga, I
far that you
forgot
can
he
catch
lost
everything
me.
underneath. But still, at some point,
There you go, Miller.
Houston. Lamar Miller with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Austin Safarian Jenkins one-on-one with Von Miller.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
That was a good block.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
This bitch, bro, all she do is call me, nigga. I hate that clingy shit. My clingy times are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
I'll pick up the phone when I'm sleeping.
Or when I'm ready to go to sleep.
And they will not get a chance to return.
She called me like 3 times this morning, texted me twice. Like, nigga, I don't wake up at 8 o'clock. I wake up at 10 or 12.
You finna pull out some new shit, huh? Is that what's finna happen? You pulling out some new shit? Took you a while for that play.
Ready to start their next drive, and on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney merciless in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Ooh, Jay, you getting to there. Think you want some spicy pea? Sorry, I've been playing 2K too much. They've been saying that name all day.
I've been wanting curry all week.
That motherfucking Curry beat me by doing a fucking fadeaway 3-pointer and cashed that shit. I've never been so mad in my life.
A give running right, Lindsey. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's got his tight end fan. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Noah Fant, 79 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Oh my god, I fucked up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, we got 3 down.
To throw, it's Breeze. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
A first down carry now for Miller. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Fuck, threw it to the wrong person. I'm gonna take this nigga. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ah, can't guard me, nigga.
We used to play on right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Pushing forward for 3.
Yeah, bro, they got me looking like a fucking teenage mutant ninja turtle.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot.
On my face scan, bro. I'm about to re-face scan this shit.
I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him.
Yeah, the face scan kind of worked for me. It didn't really, though.
It's like, just type in 2K20 on your phone.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. At the
This nigga ready, I see it.
Do what I gotta do. Do what I gotta do.
Breeze is so slow.
Do what I gotta do. Shit.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Are you not? You looking forward to scoring 100? Was that what you were looking for?
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd down, it's Miller.
Damn it, Lamar.
35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. How about right there?
If he catches that,
weak tackle attempt.
and they get the ball back, I'm pissed.
On that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I tried, but
maybe just a slight detour.
Pressed it a little funny.
Drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
3 down, 3 down.
Now it's Miller.
God damn, Miller.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Addicted.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be
He's
play
so
number
addicted to
9.
passing
And
the
they need
ball.
10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Oh, fucking sleep. Fuck that shit. Ah.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Broncos
Oh my
going to
God,
use the
Clay
2nd of their
Thompson, fucking
timeouts
bitch.
as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Good. Step up, please.
And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
I'm too tired to be joking.
The
Ibaka, you
offense
suck.
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It better be.
As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the
This shit right here ain't it, Chief. It was, and it feels like
it's hard to, but you know you're gonna want it. You're gonna at least want this shit on gold.
I'm gonna just spike that shit. Oh!
After After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Understand.
Block taking the snap and 1. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders. And all for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders. An 80-yard
It's just my guys aren't good enough over there.
Broncos have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I can't make shit with this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do?
Oh, took that nigga ankles, but I ain't got no stamina. I still
It
finished.
certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
I'm not taking nobody's ankles with no fucking slash bro.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You just made a point guard. That's it. Ain't no way you got 95 dribble moves.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
No, man, nigga short.
Or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
I don't know what
the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey.
Block now on first down.
Good.
Left side here to Sanders.
No, I'm not making this
big.
big.
Previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I'm not making this good. I'm going back to my regular build.
Block now on first down.
This is ridiculous.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Need that Yogi as a friend. I'm tired of it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Miller. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Don't tell me that nigga Yogi online. Hold up now. That nigga just said send my friend request.
Switch it. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
On first down, Breeze. This one middle of the field. It's wearing the tight end. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Lamar Miller. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Check safety. Hey, Q.
Now Breeze on third down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Go. Mike 4. Switch up. Mike 4. Silver.
He's going to go on fourth down. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it again with Miller. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Opposite. Hey, Haywood. Sammy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll give Miller another crack. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop.
Damn, he fucking fake lead.
5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
A little bit.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in after one.
Yeah.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award was plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Are you kidding me?
He'll buy some time right.
You gotta be kidding me. That's fucking bullshit.
First down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
What up, DJ?
What's going on, DJ?
Freeman. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
What's good?
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I seen that shit, man, when you had the quarterback bottled up and he got out that shit.
This defense was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. On 2nd down,
no, it's a custom playbook.
Through an opening, and there he goes.
No, I'm Ravens. I use the Ravens. You got cluster.
Philip Lindsay.
Nah, they don't got that. They don't got the cluster that he's using.
He dropped it. I'm serious.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your
hey,
face,
you do use the couple of them fucking wheelbarrows that you're using.
2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay
You might not
vigilant.
use.
You can't give up anything.
You might not
cheap
use
and
it in
easy.
this game.
That could
I've
put
seen
in
you
some
use it
jeopardy.
before, though.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I didn't see this whole game. Like, I seen it like since the 2-minute warning.
in the second quarter. I started watching.
Thank you for fucking catching that, cause
Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing.
Don't worry, my team will get better.
When you run, and vice versa. I would continue that.
Everybody's gonna get better.
Maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
I mean, it's not fucking fumble.
Lamar Miller, 20, 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Man, so these niggas can't fumble, bro.
A huge play there for Houston. 67 yards on the ground. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now,
don't take
this
the hit
game
like
is
that
done.
again.
Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
I
They'll
need
go
12
ahead and
yards.
take the knee here, and the
block that
unbeaten
dude.
season
Yeah,
will continue. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game.
I should have. I was just trying to see if I could do some mental ninjutsu with the formation, that mid blitz formation, and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away.
Oh, your mid blitz, huh?
Everywhere you turn.
So for the Broncos, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year.
Let's go. That's a touchdown. Let's go.
Next week with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Shit.
Meanwhile, for Houston, they can
my passing game's a little off. I can't.
Hey, turn your broadcast.
No, I was trying to switch it up. I was trying to go cover 2, cover 1, cover 2 man. But either way, lesson learned.